Ooh, okay, okay, Hank. Okay, Hank. Tell them how it is. You know what I mean? They know how to pass time and they know how to let time pass. You get what I'm saying? If you take away all this internet, you take away all the cell phones, you tell me what in the hell would people do?
I've been stuck in the ways, I've been caught in the days. I've been trapped in the maze, I've been stuck in the phase. I've been fading away, I've been fading away. It's too late to see. You say you ain't feeling me, yeah, you watching the sequel attentively. Wait for the trilogy, so many memories, see it so vividly. Some could've cut with me speaking, physically, mentally, figuratively, I can't figure me. Watch for the trickery, damn, I'm seeing so different.
Well, howdy there. It's your main man, Vigilanty from Vigilanty World. I'm back here with another reaction. That's right. And I guess if you hear me talking like this, I'm going into a southern reaction. And I'm going into one fella. He's pretty famous. He's pretty worldwide known. And I'm going into Hank Williams Jr. Now, I've never did a reaction to Hank Williams Jr., and this one's called A Country Boy Can Survive. I want to see what he's talking about. It's going to be my first time reacting to this right here. So if you can, pull up your seat, buckle up, grab your drink, grab your smoke, whatever you got to do to settle on in, and let's rock. You dig? But yeah, I'm Vigilante here at Vigilante World. And before we get in this reaction, why don't you go ahead and hit like, comment, subscribe. We're about to jump into this thing. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Southerners out there. Shout out to the people that's holding it down. Shout out to the country people, the island people, the city people. All y'all folks, shout out to y'all. Y'all spreading love, love back at you. If you ain't spreading love, love still to you. Cause I hope it grow on you. You feel me? But it ain't that. It ain't that. Let's go ahead and get at it. You hear me? I ain't finna hold you. Let's get it. A Country Boy Can Survive by Hank Williams.
The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. Cause when them old boys raised on shotgun, we say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn.
Ooh, okay, Hank. Okay, Hank. Okay, Hank. Tell them how it is. Tell them how it is. He said, we say grace and we give thanks. If you don't like that, we don't give it down. Because, you know, when you raise being thankful for what you got, and into the outsiders, you really have nothing. But you got in the country. You ain't got nothing in the country. But damn it, in the country, you can survive. So I can compare that to islanders as well, because I'm an islander, you know what I'm saying, from the Bahamas. And us islanders can survive too. And it's because when you got a certain type of people that live off the land, that know how to fish, you know what I mean? They know how to pass time, and they know how to let time pass. You get what I'm saying? I hope you're picking up what I'm throwing down here. You understand what I'm saying? I hope you're picking up what I'm throwing down, because Mostly city people or people that are on the go always in the biggest cities and everything like that. It's always one thing after the next, always one thing after the next. You know what I mean? And everything is so fast, you can't even stop and smell the roses. You dig? You know what I mean? You can't even stop smelling roses. But I dig what he's saying. You know, country folks can survive because they know how to fish, they know how to go off the land, they know how to plow a field, they know what hard work is. You know, and certain type of people, they know what hard work is. They know what a hard labor is. Like what kids complaining about today, you know, hard labor. Man, I used to have to go cut grass. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted school clothes, baby, I had to go wash cars, go house to house, selling roast peanuts. You did. You know what I'm saying? My mom taught me to be a hustler. And that's what he's talking about. Country folks. Country boy can survive. You know what I mean? Because if you take away all this internet, you take away all the cell phones, you tell me what in the hell would people do? You can't Uber Eats, baby. You can't live. You can't DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk into McDonald's. So how would you survive? So I'm picking up what Hank Williams is throwing down. Junior is throwing down. I know a tad bit about Hank Williams Sr. First song I think I heard from him was, "Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business?" You won't be dipping in mines or something like that. Let's continue.
We came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. And we can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had a good friend in New York City. He never called me by my name, just Hillbilly. My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eyes and shoot him with my old 45, cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Cause you can't stop us out and you can't make us run. Cause when them old boys raised on shotgun, we say grace, we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We're from North California and South Alabama and little towns all around this land. We can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
He got a voice on him, don't it? He got that voice on him, don't it? Yo, love this song right here. I really dig this song right here. Even with its simplicity, it hits so heavy. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, if you're from the backwoods or you come from a rural area, you know what I mean? You learn how to live off the land. It's like the quote they say, you know, hard times create strong men, and strong men create, you know, better times, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because you're passing on something down to your children, and the only way you pass that down is by walking it like you're talking. Now, if you ain't walking it like you're talking, and you just talking, you know, you just talking. That's all you is. You just talking. But if you ain't showing, that means you ain't showing up. You feel what I'm saying? So I did what he said. I bet everybody in the bar I can see these folks, these country folk, when they say, I still like to shoot with my old 45. Everybody said, yee! Everybody, I bet everybody was on 10, like, yee! You know what I mean? I've been in there. I went to a bar, first country bar I went to. No, was that the first country bar? But the first country bar I went to out in the country, I was really out in the country, you know what I'm saying? We got a bar over here in Florida called Daisy Dukes, and yeah, but it's in the city. You feel what I'm saying? It's in the city. But when I went to a bar in the country, yo, it was called 8 Seconds. I wonder where they got that name from. But anyway, it's called 8 Seconds. It's some real country folks. You know what I'm saying? Down to earth. And how you talked about, you know, homeboy got killed over $43. You know what I'm saying? Like, as an islander, we can't see taking somebody's life over something like that. Just how I would think as a country person, you can't see somebody taking no life of that. When you see families going to war for some shit, whether it be in the islands or the country or whatever like that, hey, it's really about something. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody kind of bands together. So yeah, man, shout out to the country people out there. Shout out to the country folks. Shout out to everybody in rural areas. You know what I mean? Just keeping your head up. And like the word Tupac, keep your head up. But that's all I have for this day. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. I hope you enjoyed, you know, me chilling with y'all and vibing with y'all. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Give me a couple of lines or a couple of songs that you want me to react to. Because right now I'm out in the plethora. I'm just like, okay, who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's that? You feel what I'm saying? But yo, I am your favorite future rapper. It's Vigalanty. Take on the world because you can, and be good because you're good at it, baby. Until next time, peace, love, and God bless. A country boy can survive. A country boy can survive.
Joke is on you. I don't really want to shoot, but if I got to, nigga, take two. Haters gon' hate. Please stay the fuck in my way. Please stay the fuck in my way. Haters gon' hate. You don't give a fuck with Sage as long as you don't come my way. Haters gon' hate. Please get the fuck in my way. Please get the fuck in my way. Haters gon' hate.